This is Ricky Moore with the Burleson Star. I'm here with Burleson football coach Gary McElroy, and this is the Week 7 edition of the 2-Minute Drill. This week, it's the boot game. It's Burleson hosting Centennial. So Burleson will sit on the big side, the 5,000-seat side, and Centennial will sit on the tiny side. First off, let's talk about rivalries. What's your favorite sports rivalry?
Favorite sports rivalry?
Besides Bell and Trinity.
Probably, go back to when I was a kid in high school, probably the old Southwest Conference, UT and Arkansas was a good one.
Okay.
I also like, even today, I like watching the Notre Dame, USC, those type of.
Which is also this week.
Michigan, Ohio State, those are some good games.
Okay. USC with a new head coach, you going to apply for the job?
Probably not.
Okay. Thought I'd check. Still wearing red. Quick thoughts on the win at Joshua.
It was a good win for us. I mean, it's a district game. Joshua's struggling, but they put up a heck of a fight. They're doing some things offensively that, it's tough. That big fullback is 6'2" and 260 pounds and runs hard, and he's a bruiser. They went from playing both ways to one way, and so he was fresh all game, and so he gained the majority of their yards. I thought offensively we played really well. I thought defensively we played really well. Our number one defense limited them to really half of what they had total yardage wise. It's a good game for us. Also
a good game. You spread the ball around. You get 10 different people scored, I think, and you got a lot of people in the game, which makes fans, it makes parents happy, makes kids happy. They get to play.
Well, those kids,
they work hard all week.
The twos, they practice every day. They're at every meeting. They're at every weight session. They're at film. Close games, you can't get everyone in like you want to. So a game where we have a little bit of an edge like that. You get everybody in, get them on film, get them some live game action. Let them have a little reward after practicing, hard all week. So it was good.
And other than the Western Hills game, you've had tight games all the way around.
Yeah, for the most part, they've been close enough to where it's hard to get, everybody in.
And you never know when you might see a breakout player or somebody.
Absolutely.
This guy needs more playing time.
That's an opportunity for, like I said, for the kids to get out and show what they can do, and that they have practiced and they understand the game plan and get out and play football.
Well, let's talk about Centennial. What have you seen on film that kind of concerns you, or just thoughts on their offense?
All the way around, offensively, defensively, they're a very scrappy football team. They're well coached. Kyle does a great job. His staff does a great job over there. Who cares if it's a rivalry game? They're a good football team. They play hard. They're very scrappy. We're going to have to play harder.
Thoughts on Strambler at quarterback? He's kind of a tank when he gets the ball.
Good, good option quarterback. They definitely picked the right kid to run that offense. He's smart. You can tell that he's a very intelligent kid. He's athletic. I thought he did well last year as a sophomore, and obviously his second year in the offense, he's that much better. So Peyton is a good little football player.
Obviously, this is a huge game, not only for them but for you, because whoever wins it is going to maybe have an upper hand in a playoff chase, because things get a little bit tougher for y'all and get a little bit easier for Centennial schedule-wise. Thoughts just on not the boot game or anything, but just how important this is in the district race?
Well, regardless of who's next, who's down the line, who has what, this game is the only one that matters. We have an opportunity this week for take care of business. We have an opportunity to be 4-0 in district, and that kind of puts you in a real good position, for the rest of the season. You still have 3 quality opponents to play, after this week. But the only thing we can think about right now is this game Friday night.
And 4 wins will put you pretty close to clinching a playoff berth almost. You can just pick up one more win. Probably 5 will get you in.
Five
will definitely get you.
5 gets you in. 4 most certainly can. It may come down to
a tiebreaker,
or something like that. Which we've been involved in that before. We don't want to get in that again. So as long as we can take care of business this week, then we should be. We control our own destiny.
We talked about their offense. Anything about Centennial's defense? Jackson or a couple of those guys?
Well,
Zeno,
same thing. Those guys are just scrappy. They play hard. Their defensive front, their 3 down linemen are probably. I think it kind of centers around those guys. They get after it. They're just. They play hard. That's about all I can say. I mean, they are really impressed with watching them as far as the motor they have and the fact that they really fly around and get after it.
Now, you played in some rivalry games, I guess, and especially in high school. It's different for a coach, and I know for a player that these are things don't remember forever, but what do you remember from your rivalry games?
Oh man, for us, graduating from LD Bell, it was Bell and Trinity, and we kind of developed a secondary rivalry game between us and Irving Nimitz when I was in high school as well. But the Bell Trinity game, is always and still is a huge game for that district. A lot of those guys, similar to in Burleson. A lot of us went to elementary schools together, or even some went to middle school together, or we played little league together. So we kind of
or you go to church together,
or anything
like that.
So we kind of all knew each other and had kind of grown up together in different facets. So it's a rivalry game is healthy, but from a coaching standpoint, it's our 4th district game. And we have 3 more after this, so we need to take care of this week.
Will you wear the boot like Charlie Strong wore the hat if you win?
No.
It's not really possible. It won't come off the trophy. But anything else, Coach? Anything go on this weekend? Any hunting?
No hunting.
No hunting? No shooting off the guns?
Had a little bout with this bug that's been going around last week, so this weekend I just kind of stayed at home and got a little rest and tried to get over it.
Tried to watch the Arkansas-Alabama game.
Yeah, I watched that. That was painful.
Well, this is Ricky Moore with Burleson football coach Gary McElroy, and this has been the 2-Minute Drill.